How you doing today, huh? I hope you're doing well. I know it's another day and, the year it's just going on a roll. We're in March right now. I don't know where January and February went, but all I got to say is even for myself, I got to stop playing myself and I want you to also stop playing yourself because this is ridiculous, okay? When we play ourselves, nobody else wins. Nobody else loses, but guess what? You lose, okay? You lose when you play yourself, and I am understanding that slowly. I am fully understanding that for myself because guess what? People can listen to you complain and talk about your situation, and they can give you advice and they can help you out here and there where they can, but guess what? They can't do. They are not able to transform you in your life to where you need to be. And that is just a matter of fact. And I can just go back and think of memories as of even this week of when I'm sitting around and just thinking that I'm in a situation I'm in because of other people. You can't do that. You can't sit around and wait for people to save you, people to come and do things that you need to do. And I understand that life is sometimes a little bit difficult and for sometimes a lot difficult and hard. I understand that, and I'm currently myself going through some situations where I wouldn't even imagine I'm experiencing a year ago. But guess what? You need to save yourself. Stop sitting around for somebody to come and save you because guess what? They're busy saving themselves too, as they should. So you can't sit around and get mad at people in your own head about why they're not here physically helping you out when you're responsible for that. It's not them. It's not other people's fault that you're in your own circumstances. It's not other people's fault that you're just mad at what's happening or not happening to you. And yes, there are some people who realistically they do things to us directly affect us. But at the end of the day, it's really up to you because the one thing that you have that they don't have control of is your mind. Your mind is what's going to get you out of the dark times and the hard times. Your mind is what's going to your mind is what's going to give you hope when you have no vision or even the slightest imagination of how things can get better. So you need to really hone in on the fact that it's you that's going to be able to help you out and not somebody else. Other people can make it easier. They can make the journey a lot easier and much more pleasant. But at the end of the day, when you're in bed, just laying down and thinking in your own thoughts, you need to realize that you need to constantly work on realizing that it's you. You have to get your mind to be so strong and so willing to just be there for you that you're not going to get mad at X, Y, and Z for not doing what they're supposed to do. You're not going to get angry at somebody else for not answering a phone call because you realize, all right, some BS is going on because of other people's actions, but I still have control of my own reaction to it, and that's what's really important. I still have control of knowing that I need to take the next necessary steps to get out of where I am. And I'm saying this to you because I need to hear this as much as you may need to. And I'm really not the best at taking my own advice, so maybe that's why I'm doing this. I need to have accountability for myself, to be consistent with constantly just sharpening my brain and my mind because this mind of my own can just ruminate on and on and on. And you know how that goes. It goes down to a spiraling thoughts that aren't even real, you know? So all I'm saying is stop, just stop playing yourself and start taking actions towards your goals. Just start taking action towards your goals. Keyword action. Because we can manifest all day. You can think all day. And you can learn as much as you want from all the books, all the audios, all the motivation. But if you're stuck in a certain place, all that knowledge, all that thinking in your head is not going to do anything until you put action towards what you need to do. So stop playing yourself. Stop sitting there. Stop planning and trying to perfect the plan and just get moving. I mean, I'm feeling better, The winter has come Winter came. You know, the lack of sun, it does get to a lot of us sometimes. But guess what? Spring is around the corner. And if you're not in the United States where we're having those seasons, you might also understand the pattern of how that goes. When the weather gets to a certain way to make you feel down or not as motivated, there will be the next season where things do wake up. You know, things are more alive. So wake up with it if that's what you need. If it takes the seasons to tell you when to wake up, well, guess what? This is the time. Let's all just stop playing ourselves right now, because it's not cute. It's not fun. It's not pleasant to just sit in your own misery and thinking that the world is against you. The world is not against you. It's your mind that's against you. All right? Let that sink in your mind for a second. It's not the world that's against you, because if everybody else is against you, guess what? You're the problem. So stop playing yourself. Everybody else can't be wrong. And that's a fact. If everybody else is wrong, then you need to check in with yourself. Because clearly you have an issue with not taking responsibility for the things that you need to take responsibility for. Or you're just way too comfortable with allowing other people to narrate the way that your life will play out. Okay? So, sorry about that. I'm sorry, but I've been playing myself, so I need to talk to myself that way. I'm going to come back and watch this video and just be offended as I need to be. Anyways, just look at yourself as a person that is responsible for your life and take action. And when I get to those points, when I do that, I really see momentum in my own growth. You know, but the beautiful thing about life anyways is that things come in cycle. So when I'm down, I know eventually I'm going to come up. At least that's a mindset that I've trained myself to have, you know? Things don't last forever, whether it's a good time or a bad time, but guess what lasts forever? Your mind. You have it until the day you die. So let's polish that mind a little bit and get it to just realize that we need to stop playing ourselves. Just stop. All right? Stop playing yourself. Let's do this. It's another day. With that being said, please subscribe to my channel. I'm new and I want to grow. I'm going to make this a thing to be consistent as a promise to you and myself. And I will talk to you soon.